They've got the one, but not the two.
Welcome back to the Verney Ice Rink here in Monthey in southwest Switzerland for day 4 of the European Curling Championships B Division. We'll be focusing today on the match between Wales and Hungary. Now both these two have lost a match or two. Hungary are sitting on 2 losses. They've got 3 wins. They played 1 more match than Wales. Wales themselves came into this match on the back of a loss to Belgium last night. Now Belgium, interestingly, is one of those 2 teams that have beaten Hungary. Hungary, historically, quite a good team here at these championships, but they don't seem to be on form this week. Now let's hope that Wales, Adrian Meikle and his team can capitalise on that. It's going to be an interesting day, whatever happens, and if the Welsh team can come through this match with a win, well, their sights will be set on playoff spots.
So it's the first end of this match between Wales and Hungary. Wales playing in red with the red stones. We've only had 1 stone so far, the first stone from the Hungarian lead placed in the house. Wales looking to remove it from play. That's an unfortunate miss for the first stone. Hopefully not crucial at this stage in the match. Having just had a near miss, the Hungarians are quite keen to guard that shot stone, and that's not a bad result. So the Wales second here, Simon Power, just being asked for a back ring weight stone to try and remove that yellow from the house. Swooping it hard to get it round the guard. Oh, that's a good shot. A switch around from the order yesterday. It's Gary Coombs playing at second, being asked for a control weight takeout. Hungary were quite keen to get the roll on their previous shot, didn't manage it, so it's open for Wales to hit and try and roll behind the guard themselves. But a similar result, no movement at all. Hungary over-adjusting there. They were looking for another hit and roll attempt. That's really opened things up. Wales won't be unhappy about that at all. Well, they were going for a hit on the other yellow, but they'll certainly take that. Now the first stone from the Hungarian third. So Wales are not going for the same stone that Hungary just played. They're going for the one nearest us in the house. And that's not a bad result. bit of a roll, but that's gone a bit too far. It is exposed. Well, that's not a bad result at all. The only possible problem there is whether it leaves the option of the double for Hungary. So the Hungarian fourth player here with his first stone. Well, they had got the option of the double and they made it. Wales were really looking for the roll behind the guard with their previous stone. No movements on it on that occasion either, so Hungary have the option to hit here. The line must be pretty tight with all that sweeping. And Hungary do get the roll, but it's not enough to cover the stone. So no way of blanking the end or getting two from it. All Adrian Meikle can do here is a straight takeout and lie for one. The sweepers are right off this. It's obviously not got a problem with speed. Well, it must have been just off the line. Only glances it, and that is a steal of one for Hungary. Not the start Wales were looking for. Exactly what Hungary would have wanted. Well, they were looking just to freeze that red stone on the yellow, as it was a little bit heavier than the sweepers thought. So Hungary going for the hit and roll attempts here. They weren't particularly looking to jam on that back one, but they still removed the red. Well, this is very, very tight. They're trying to hit the red that was just played, but it's drifting. Adrian Meikle looking to draw his first stone into the wing of the house nearest us. They do not want this to be behind tee. Well, they were trying to sweep it for the double takeout, couldn't quite hold the line. And this gives Wales a shot at 3. Well, he was wide with his last one. and a little bit with this, but it's still enough for 2. So Wales take the lead after the second end by 2 shots to 1. Well, that tap that the Hungarian stone just took gave it enough of a knock to make it visible behind the guard. So Gary just being asked for a takeout here. Wasn't really wanting that rub on the guards though. Well, Wales having a go at the double takeout here to remove both those yellow stones near the front of the house. They get the one, and the second moves as well. Sweepers really having to work this one hard. There's a chance at the double here if the roll goes right. No roll, but they'll be glad to see fewer yellow stones in the house either way. And that's pretty close to what they were looking for. So Adrian Mikkel here going for another takeout shot. They're looking to try and run that yellow back and split one of those 2 near the 4-foot circle. But opening the path up to them is still useful. So the Hungarian team just trying to guard any further attempts to remove those yellow stones, but that one swung a little bit too far. So Adrian Mikkel going for another takeout here. The double is on if the angle's right. Well, it was a good attempt by Adrian, but they only removed the one, so Hungary now have a draw shot with a relatively large margin of error, for which they should take 2 shots from this end. Sweepers indicating that it's got all its weight, might possibly be a bit heavy. So all is well, and it is 2 to Hungary, and they regain the lead. Well, Wales having an attempt at the run-back takeout here. Now, this is not an easy shot by any means. So perhaps a slight opportunity missed by Wales there, and that gives Hungary the opportunity to bring another one in towards the front of the house. In the end, it's just going to be another guard. So the first skip stone from Wales in this end, and it looks like they're attempting that same run-back takeout shot. Again, this is not an easy shot, if nothing else, because of the distance between the red stone they're aiming to hit first and the yellow stone sitting near the centre of the house. Well, clearing the guard was perhaps the most important thing, but of course Hungary now have the opportunity just to put one back of their own. Stone curled a little bit further than they wanted. It's still a bit of an obstacle, but it's quite likely that Adrian will think there is a path to get to that shot stone in the 4-foot circle. Stone in this fourth end is underway. And they really wanted to knock that yellow further than that, so it will be one more shot to Hungary. They extend their lead. And Wales now trail by 2. Adrian's actually calling for a hit on the front one. If they get their angles right, then both those yellows should go. Well, that's really unfortunate. Well, they're going for a draw in towards the centre here. It looks pretty tight for line. And that is a very good shot. Well, the Hungarians have obviously decided that they still do lie first shot because they're playing a guard in order to prevent that red near the button from being tapped any further. The sweepers are right off this. They're obviously concerned that it might be a bit heavy. The main problem might be the line here, though. So attempting a very similar shot to last time here, Wales. So Hungary having another go at the guard shot. The sweepers were on this straight away. Now time for the first skip stone from Wales in this fifth end. Trying to do something with that red near the middle. Hungary at least still uncertain whether it's they or Wales who lie shot. So it's the final stone from Hungary in this fifth end. Trying to make it all the more difficult for Adrian to do something with that red near the centre. Well, the sweepers were concerned it was heavy right from the start. So we know that it's a score of 1. What we're not certain of is who takes the 1, whether it will be the red stone of Wales or the yellow stone of Hungary. We might be having a measure here. So it's 1 red, and Wales reduce their arrears. They still trail, but by 4 shots to 3. It's certainly got the weight, but the problem might be the line. Well, after that, I think Wales do lie short. There's not much in it. So a nice open Welsh red stone, no backing to speak of. So Hungary very happy to try and remove it from play. Well, the main thing there was to get rid of the yellow. It's not quite over the house, but it is no longer a risk for now. So the first skip stone in N6 comes from Adrian Meikle, just looking to try and remove that yellow from near the centre of the house. And the roll pretty much perfect. they very nearly lost that stone. I think they thought they might get both reds out. This is the final stone from Wales in end 6, looking to just bring this onto the face of the yellow stone on the button. They could have done with that pulling up just a little bit earlier. So the final stone in end 6 from Hungary. Wales lie 1. The Hungarians looking to do something about that. Really concerned about the line on this. It rolls. So that looks like being 2 to Hungary. It's another one that sails through the gap. So the last stone from Hungary in this 7th end. Wales still have one more to come, of course. They're going to try and make it as difficult as possible for Adrian Meikle to remove any more yellow stones from the house. So as we come up to the final stone in this end, Hungary lie 3. There are a couple of reds in there as well. Difficult to see how Wales can get shot out of this. Well, it's a fantastic shot from Adrian, managing to reduce Hungary to just 1. Couldn't quite get shot out of it. But it's a lot better than giving away 3. So Hungary extend their lead, and they now lead by 7 shots to 3 with 3 ends remaining. So the 8th end, Wales trail by 4. They have the hammer, but they've had the hammer for a couple of ends now, not being able to make the best use of it. Wales trying to reduce the risk of a double takeout there by getting those 2 stones level in the house. Just went a little bit too far back for that. So Hungary are going to have a go at the double. Well, obviously the line on this is quite tight from the amount they're having to sweep this straight from hand. But they do get the double. So Wales going for the freeze shot there. There's still a bit of a gap between those 2 stones, and Hungary reckon they can remove the red without harming the yellow. Even if that yellow does go, they'll be happy as long as the red moves out of the house. This is coming down with quite some pace on it. And 8. Hungary currently sitting 3 in the house. Adrian Meikle really needs to do something about that. So with a little tap on that yellow, that looks like that is one shot to Wales. So they reduced their arrears. They now only trail by 3. But with 2 ends left, is it enough time to catch Hungary? We'll just break away from the Wales match for a moment to show you the last couple of stones in this end between Estonia and England. They're currently level on 5 shots each, and just England's last stone to come in this end. So this is the final stone in this end from England. They currently lie 1. They'd love to get 2 here, but that looks a little heavy. So it will just be 1 to England. They go into the 9th end with a lead of just 1 shot. Well, Hungary looking for a hit and roll here. They don't want anything in their house, not even a biter. And they certainly don't want more stones that Wales can possibly draw behind. Remember, Wales are 3 shots down and don't have the hammer. It's the first skip stone from Adrian Meikle in this 9th end's underway. Looking to try and get something actually in the house here. Doesn't look like there's any risk it's going to be too light. So the last stone from Wales in this end. Hungary have 1 to come, of course. For the moment, Hungary lie 1 in the house. Well, Hungary get the nose hit, so they increase their lead back up to 4 shots. It's 8 shots to 4, but Wales will have the last stone advantage going into the 10th end. So once again, Hungary remove the guard. I think they would have liked to have taken the shot stone with it. Well, Wales are now at the point where numerically they need every stone to count. Hungary with a lead of 4 in this 10th end, which should be the final end. If they remove one of these stones, then Wales will no longer have enough left to level the match. So that's it, and that's the handshake. Hungary are the victors over Wales. It's a result that Wales could have done without if they want to try and get to a playoff position. Hungary perhaps found a little bit more form than they have earlier in the week. So Wales have got it all to play for still, but they'll have to put in some good performances in their last couple of matches. Meanwhile, over on the far side, we've just had the final stone from Estonia. They had the hammer in that 10th end, but failed to make use of it, and it's England who take that 10th end by 1 shot, and with it, victory by 7 shots to 5. So England's men remain unbeaten in this B division, and they look almost certain to have a place in the knockout stages now. And that's pretty close to what they were looking for. and that is a very good shot. Hungary with a lead of 4 in this 10th end, which should be the final end. If they remove one of these stones, then Wales will no longer have enough left to level the match. So that's it, and that's the handshake. Hungary are the victors over Wales.